They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored.
One time you're going to mess up.
High power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number.
It's a good one, though, isn't it?
20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
No!
Miles Garrett. Miles Garrett.
Taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Miles Garrett in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a fourth down.
Oh, you scared me. You scared me so bad when you said that.
Pulled in at the 24. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over first and 10.
Hey. You got to have one brand new crane out of the box to use crane.
First carry now for Nick Chubb.
Tim Williams.
He'll get this only up to about the
I still got a yard. I don't know why you're cheering.
I got 5 with Flacco. Shut the hell up.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Eluding the pressure right.
Go Baker.
Suggs are going to kill somebody.
Go Baker.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Mama.
Mayfield on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
You cut Josh Gordon this Monday, pair?
That was a nicely run slant route. And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
Unlike in real life, he doesn't have a problem with it.
Usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a nice target.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Not running that play, I can tell you that much. Last time I ran that play, I threw a pick.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
I run a circle there.
Gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A good pickup there, a 22. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in with the production meeting.
Okay, why, dude?
Hey, you know, how you guys didn't come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Good.
Play fake. Mayfield. Rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfired.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. On third down, Mayfield.
I thought I could get
Take it, Corey.
Cleveland.
Pro Bowl bound.
Corey Coleman, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Browns have taken the early lead.
You used to lay out your own player.
On the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Or did you dive?
I dived.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
You couldn't block that even if you wanted to.
Fuck off.
You couldn't.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, hit the hole.
Work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
When are they going to start Baker, bro?
I don't know. I mean, shake and bake. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Do you have Calvin Johnson? Did you bring him out of retirement?
Yes, I did.
What happened?
I need to make an adjustment to my... we're good now.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Oh, Flacco. Welcome back.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Flacco from the gun. Steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3.
You had him.
But now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
If he would have started running again, I would have been so bad.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before
I forgot
he
to
could
change
get
back
out
to
of
the
the
Ravens
backfield.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Flacco. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27.
You wouldn't have got far.
Very long. You mentioned you have to keep
I
him
keep
under
thinking
wraps.
you have more.
The big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what will happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Baby.
Hey,
Flacco.
just wait.
His first touchdown pass in Baltimore in 2 years.
In for the score. And the Ravens
Was he just a free agent?
away from tying the
They
football
traded
You
game.
kept him. You
Boy,
traded
it's
for him?
nice to have that
Yeah.
big, reliable target you can go to.
How do you think I got Joe Will?
Wow.
He was on the trade block.
Suspension.
He was on the trade block.
Play here for a touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Straight up, God.
And now the Browns.
Fine. I'll fix it. Here, I'll fix it.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No.
I
You're
don't
going to complain
care.
about it. We got this.
I don't care. I was just laughing that right onto the background. Saying
Charles, if the
Fernando's
season
gone.
ended today, and it's not going to. We still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking.
Good
But there
God.
also isn't much margin for error
Yes,
for this
sir.
team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down at 5 here to start things out.
Oh.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take
Dude,
him
you
down
are
at the
trash.
26. He lost 4
Don't you wish you
there,
had
and it's
Bryce Love?
3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited
Yeah,
when I
you're
saw
lucky
those
you took him.
lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Flush to
Look
his
at that
right.
easy.
He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across
I wish
the
I had Lamar
35
Jackson
before
still.
he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a
When did you
first
get rid of him?
down.
He's
Someone knew
hurt.
exactly where he needed to get to pick up that
I know
first
that.
down.
Who do you think
Now,
he's gonna get
I'm
rid
not
of
so
Lamar
sure about the
Jackson?
technique
Fuck
in getting
no.
there.
I mean, he got
But
rid
he
of
went
Deshaun
for
Watson.
it, and he got it.
Exactly. He
Yeah,
knew
but
where he
that
needed
was
to get,
different.
'cause
That was
remember, if he
stupid then.
slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
They're working on it for a little bit. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, I thought I got
Open
that.
receiver, it's David Njoku.
You better lose
He'll
it,
go
weren't
out of
you?
bounds. It appears right at the 45.
I knew it
Give
wasn't
him 9
possible.
there on the first down completion.
It was
That
close.
last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
What are you doing, buddy?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
I'll
he'll
take
go
that.
down right around the 47 this time. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They run again on first down. Chubb.
Hey.
Room to run inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. A good pickup.
That's why you
for
started
Browns,
Chubb, isn't
15
it?
yards.
A big hole there. How about him handling
What
the
happened
point of
to
attack?
who's the
Just
fast
positioning
one that
himself so that
the
run
fast
could go right off of his
running
backside
back?
Dude, I got-
and deep into
I
the
have
secondary.
Duke. I have
So
Duke,
in
Rodney
Raven territory
Anderson.
Now, here's a 1st and 10
Uh,
at the 38. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. Flashed the
Carlos
stiff
Hyde.
skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stop short
I
of
only
the
have 2 running
35.
backs.
I
Give him a
have them
couple on
all.
the carry there.
I only have 2.
2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying
Bro,
to get
I
into
got
the outside, trying to get to
Devontae
the perimeter, but
Freeman,
not a whole lot of room
Damian
there. But there's
Harris,
got to be one positive to
and
that. You
Coleman.
keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run
I
it
got
back
power.
inside later.
I got speed.
Mayfield drops it off for Chubb. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the
I'm really
34-yard
content
line.
with the field goal right
Give
now.
him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to have
I
a
don't-
3rd down.
I don't care.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on
Oh,
offense,
they did.
be aware a ball may come your way.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
Pick that off! I was there! I was on that matching triangle! Oh my
No,
god!
no, you weren't.
Yes, I
No, you
was!
Third with a solid gain of 23.
Oh my god, I had that motherfucker!
No, you didn't.
They go back to the ground with Johnson.
Oh, no, I
I'll
fucking
take it.
switched on a hit stick. We're all good there.
Touchdown. Duke Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Duke, I take it back
And
that
the
I said you should
Browns are
never
able
get
to
with it.
cash in for 6. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well
That's a long
run.
drive.
End result,
No,
6
boy.
points.
Touchdown.
Slow,
Gonzalez
methodical
good
wins
on
the
the
race.
extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
You put in Joe
That's
Webb,
fielded
didn't you?
in the end zone.
No, I don't even have him anymore.
And it's a pretty good
RG3.
return here as he'll
I
get
don't
it
even have him
up to the
anymore.
29-yard line. And the Ravens
Is Joe
taking the
Flacco still your
field.
quarterback?
And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably
Liar.
not what you were hoping for in an offensive zone.
Agreed. What you're looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at
I'm
your
gonna
D for
kill
that.
him.
They
I
gotta
just want
take
you
care
to
of their
know.
own business
You gonna mess with one
reestablish
time.
themselves now that they're back on the field.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I don't wanna go. Let's see what jobs we applying for today.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
I just want you to know Miles
And he'll
Garrett.
get it out near
Miles
the 40
Garrett.
to the 39.
Almost
Did nothing.
4
Did
yards on
nothing.
completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully
Catch the
complete that.
ball, Rook.
And he couldn't hang on
Fuck.
to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The ball was right fucking to
He
you.
misses the target. Incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now.
Oh,
on for his second
don't
punt.
know what I'm about to do.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches.
Never mind.
A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense.
I just put Flacco back in. We just don't have the accuracy right now. We need the accuracy. I know Joette threw 7 touchdown passes last game, but you know, it ain't happened this time.
Greg said, you know what?
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And some space here. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side.
Oh, I overran that like a motherfucker.
And for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns
On the season?
add 6 to their
Damn, player, you don't run the ball at all, do you?
I know we don't talk about it enough, but
Only
the
Nick Chubb's
intelligence
second
level of
touchdown?
the guys up front blocking,
He
the
just
offensive
started,
linemen,
like, he
maybe the
just
smartest
started
guys in
starting.
football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism.
I figured you say just started starting when I played you.
No,
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really
He
nice
started,
Christmas gifts,
yeah, that
right?
was the first time he started.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I'm not doing it wrong. He didn't really play. He started my first game in this franchise. He started, and then I was like, no, sir.
No.
Now Flacco and the Raven offense come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Play action. Flacco.
Oh, what?
Ball's tipped and intercepted.
That was bullshit.
By the Michigan
Tip
man,
drill.
Peppers. And he'll wind up
That was like a
losing
triple
5
tip
yards
drill.
or so on the return, but no
Yes,
good.
sir.
Got the
Bam, bam, bam. Oh my god.
How these Cleveland boys do it.
Get lucky.
He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble.
I was
The second it was leaving his hand.
I
For the
was fucking
Browns,
bring
good
it.
starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Flushed out right. And an alley to run. The
Fucking God, I
improv on the
killed my own
scramble there
teammate.
gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that was
You
not a
act
bad
like you're, like,
scramble there
out
on
of it,
first
like-
down.
I am
He
out
didn't
of it, 'cause
force
you're just gonna
nor
score
did he
again.
give it away.
No, you're not.
He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
A mayor is where he can negotiate.
And I can't get the fucking home
His
stick.
receiver Landry.
Ah,
And he's brought
it's
down.
over. If you
The
score here,
quick
it's over.
slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. First down, Mayfield. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind
Okay,
up
he didn't
getting
make it all the
9
way,
after
though.
tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And taking
I'm
it to
winning
the
ball games. How do I
15-yard
not
line
have
before
money?
he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, we go all deep.
And he just throws
I
this
tried to
one
rape his
away.
knees.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his
Oh my
back.
god.
And it's going to be caught.
Oh, I thought he
for
dropped it.
Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Coach
And
is
the
over there
Browns
taking
add
notes.
on to their lead.
I know. That's probably why he wants me to stream it.
It's
That's
28-7.
exactly why.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
Oh my God, Holland West, I not care about your fucking Snapchat stories.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
There's been so many though.
Bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard
That was
line.
bad for you.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Spin move
And
after
last
spin
time,
move.
one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Operating off play action, Flacco. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
There we go,
29
Flacco.
yards that time.
Got me
Those are
with
the kinds of
flag.
plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those
Instant
types of
block
numbers.
And he'll be stopped up quickly here
Instant.
at the 38.
I told him well.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Flacco. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And
Miles
now maybe they
Garrett.
want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a
Yes,
timeout.
sir.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first
I was
half
like,
of
you gotta be
play.
fucking
I
joking.
just saw the ball go up in the air.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. Forced out to his left.
I don't want to do
He's
this.
going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And the stop will come at the 38-yard line. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's okay, Barry. This bitch is going to go close. Maybe not.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This will be fielded at the 6.
There you go, kicker. Good
Here
job.
comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to go down.
Okay.
Couldn't get a throw
breaking
off with the
play.
pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Not gonna fix my receiver depth
So we
chart.
come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Because I don't have CJ Mosley out on this field right now.
A little more.
The Browns
Or
are going to
Lamar.
get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well.
He didn't have
as we
CJ
are back
last time,
and
I
underway.
didn't.
It was just Lamar.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22
Good
yard
recovery,
line.
Tim. I don't like my receivers here right now. There we go. I like that a lot.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we had, guys.
Jesus
Be
Christ.
prepared for some
Holy crap.
change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Leopard! Leopard!
right back to him on first
Oh,
down.
no.
It's
Block
a
shot.
loss of
Instant
4
block
there,
shot.
bringing up second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Leopard! Leopard!
Wow.
I don't fucking know.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this
Did you do that on
lead. Give
purpose?
it to the backs, play a little
No,
bit
I
of keep
didn't
away, don't
play.
you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Throwing.
There you go, Jimmy.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them
Yeah,
play,
we
and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Ravens offense getting ready now
no,
for their
don't
first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back from the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple,
Jesus.
right?
The blocking,
part, we have to
my
find
blocking
out
is
that's
not the
going to
best.
happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did
I know,
exactly
you
what they
drafted a
wanted,
running back.
and now
Poor
their offense has to
Braslow.
pay it off.
I drafted
They can get the latter
3-0.
50%.
Poor Braslow.
This is going to be a good game.
Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. Caught by Snead over the middle.
You're lucky
And
that
he's
I
able
could
to
not
get this
switch
one
to
all the
different
way
Denzel.
past the 30.
I blame him for
Very
that.
solid
Why did
game
Dell
with
just get
27.
fucked up?
Well, clearly
It wasn't
one
even
of his
his man.
advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Now they try the right side here. And room
Bigger,
there to
Brian.
work it inside the
Let's
25.
try not to lose against the
7 yards on the
Jaguars.
pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Jalen Ramsey.
That play
I
wasn't
don't
quite as
want to
big
play
as the
against
play
this
that
guy.
preceded it, but still. Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to
Leonard
run on that
Fournette.
last
Oh, dude,
play.
you
Yeah, they didn't get a first
you
down,
get
but
shut
still,
down tonight.
you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now
Kelvin Smith. Oh,
Flacco.
yeah, you didn't.
And down he goes.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very football man.
Let's go.
Flacco and the Ravens now, after the sack, need something good here on 3rd and long. From the gun, Flacco throwing for his running back, and he's
I
got
prefer
it
Breeze to
complete.
drop it, Bryce. How are you hurt?
Braslow, he's hurt.
I don't know how he got hurt. He's barely got tackled.
And for the
Braslow
second
is
time tonight,
hurt.
this field goal unit comes out here. He was true on his first, this a tough one from 49 yards away.
That's not a
So
tough
good
one.
drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Why do I keep feeling like I'm tasting the minty drill pod of this?
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the
It's like the
25-yard
juice keeps coming out
line.
of it.
The
It's fucking
Browns
me up.
offense heading back out to take possession. This is sort
What
of what you would
player
call
is
a
it?
put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
If you
the
come
team
back
are
with
right there
field
on the
goals,
brink, aren't they?
I swear I will
They
quit
lose
this
the
league.
yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Gun!
from the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on the play.
There ain't no way he caught that. That's BS.
Westbrook
knocked close up.
Mayfield to throw it.
Suggs!
Down he goes. Terrell Suggs. Able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here's Ginn. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
A nice job on the return there.
Yep, did you hear me? You have to retake those ankles.
Ravens, they'll take over.
Whatever, man.
Thank you. Give me the ball.
1st and 10 here for Flacco. Escaping the pressure right. Now a hit.
No! How? I put the slide!
And his guys are going to take over at the 30.
I pressed the slide buttons and he dove. That motherfucker.
Yardage. That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
He is content on a Baltimore
I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys.
I know, he's just like...
He broke those 2 tackles.
And protect yourself from extra hits as well.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Mayfield off the play fake.
What are my guys doing? What the fuck?
Pushing through.
Why is he still running?
And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Who's running out of bounds?
I know, it has an animation or
Well,
something.
partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll run it now.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey, keep on. I'm going to keep throwing it, bro. You can't keep up.
31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oh, it's going
the
deep.
scouting report
It's going
on him
deep.
is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
why is that dude just running backwards? The dude was just running backwards in the coverage.
Complete. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. And the quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He only covered for so long.
Slow spin move, get to one person.
They want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They run it again with Chubb.
What?
He can't get
Every one of them went down.
Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the
Every
year.
one of them
And
just
the
went,
Browns
no,
have
fuck this. We don't feel like
6
this
to
game
the lead.
anymore.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me.
What?
And they just
You
got
have a
it done.
chubby?
And slowly but surely
That was
now
ridiculous.
starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
My team is nothing without Lamar Jackson.
And you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And all
Good,
that
good,
work, but
good
he
one.
stopped
Good one.
where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Was that my
And
kicker?
now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
He wasn't getting
And
juked
last
out.
time the
Flat in
turnover
that
on the
pile.
fumble, and
He
they
wasn't
were in
getting
enemy
juked out.
territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard.
He's got 95
had a
speed,
drive
Jalen. You ain't gonna
going,
catch that,
they
bro.
pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance.
We aren't giving the
And
ball
to
up
come
like
away
that
with
again.
Nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now
That's
can they
what you
get that
in the-
bad taste out of their mouth here?
Pass off. We are going to slide our protection to the left.
2nd and 10. Flacco
Oh, yeah,
once
that
more.
It doesn't matter. Matthews is there.
Complete. That's Bird. And
You slide it whichever way you want to.
before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27. They go play action here on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
Well, after the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to be creative with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go tic-tac-toe, 3
He
plays
didn't
in the end
have it in his
zone.
hands
I
to
like
drop
that.
it.
Can I just put the X in the middle to block as the defense just did there?
Sure. Incomplete on 1st down. Now Flacco on 2nd. He's got it at the 15.
He still held on to
Gets
that.
this one all
That's
the way down
ridiculous.
inside the 15. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly.
Coletta Brown,
Right
do something, you fat bitch.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
I will trade you and pick up a fucking better left tackle. I swear to my lord.
20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay,
If he would have came up and caught that
and then ran it in,
right on pace for being in that range. And guess what?
That'd be Cleveland.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Flacco looks to throw.
Flacco attacko. I keep on the slide. He fumbles it, bro.
This is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That was seriously, I pressed the slide button and he's like, nah, I don't feel like this shit. Fuck you, Flacco. Fuck you, Flacco.
It's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever
Look, there's none of my last game. No, but there's people always covering that, you know.
Get it across the 20-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
I think I'm getting rid of Flacco again.
Is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
I don't want to hear it. I beat the fuck out of you last week.
So they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Delta.
Please, we want more games.
They'll run it now. Out of
Look, what is that?
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets it to the 34.
Can't push it back or anything.
First. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind
has entered the game.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story.
He gets tripped up when I'm hitting the gas.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Let's just put that on DJ Mosley and Lamar Jackson. This game would be totally different.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it?
I know.
Tough, hard, gritty
At
run,
least.
got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that.
No reason to lighten up now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Expecting a run.
Mayfield on play action.
What? Are you kidding me?
I don't know how that was going
It's Gordon. And he'll get this one
he should have just fucking died.
20-yard line. That one goes for 24
Yeah, fuck it.
yards.
Here we go.
Go on. Are you going to go on me?
Absolutely.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And this is caught at the 8.
I didn't get tackle animation.
Into the end zone for
I
a
do.
Browns touchdown.
Third change the difficulties.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the
Boy, it's a
Browns
user
add on to
game.
their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join.
That's a 91-yard fucking
It
drive.
doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have
Can I
to do
put,
just
can I
the
put,
dirty
can
work
I put
inside.
like somebody
He
else
gets
in
a
the
chance to get
quarterback?
to the end zone as
Anybody?
well.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
You want me to give you Luger?
He'll take this
No, I don't want-
past
we'll
the
switch-
20 and
we'll
down
switch
at the
jerseys real fast.
22-yard line.
Yeah, just go ahead and let
The
them switch
Ravens
sides.
offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense.
Like, what is that? Flacco, really?
Just for that.
Really, Flacco? You're gonna do that?
Greg no gave up on Flacco.
That's what you're gonna do? That's what you're gonna do? I see why your Lamar Jackson is gonna take your spot next year. I see why.
Because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. A play fake, now Webb. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of
can't
this
get the
thing.
sack on him,
To
bitch.
no one here, he throws it
Clay
away.
Matthews.
And now it's 3rd.
Ain't nobody was
After
coming.
that
Let's put the ball out.
incompletion, I almost get the sense that he's going to look up at
He
the
was
booth
coming, I
and
mean,
kind of look at
that's
us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions? It's been that
Katie.
kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play. You're losing 4th quarter,
still
but to
late.
throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception.
Sound like it.
Very much so, and it's been that
My
kind
team
of
cannot
game
do jack
for him.
shit
They've
right
had
now.
him on the run, had him off balance. He's got to find a
Did you
way
just
to
wake
make
up?
some big-time throws down the stretch.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I'm beating Greg.
Let's go!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And an alley to run.
There you go, Joe Webb!
What's up, Cole, bitch?
Across the
What's his
35.
carrying?
A lot.
No reason not to try it there, and they
I
do
figured.
indeed convert
Because
on
if he was
4th.
Flacco, he would have fumbled it.
Partner, as a quarterback,
Absolutely.
sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head,
Absolutely.
it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Here's Webb.
Oh God, Webb.
No.
No.
To him that time, and he's going to go down.
If you didn't have Miles Garrett, this game would be totally
in
different.
there to get him, and that's
I always
sack
have
number
Myles
6
Garrett.
for him on the year. Pass protection
Tell
has been
Puckett
a
to play his
problem
game.
all night long as they come up facing
He's doing a
2nd and a
sleep. He
bundle.
goes to sleep at 10. I'm
Tell him
school
to play his
up.
game. Tell him not be a hoe and play his game.
Has he not played his game
On
yet?
play
No.
action, it's Webb. And that one got
The
tipped.
fuck was
and
that?
threw everything off. It
I don't
brings
know. I
up
tried to get the
3rd.
sack, and then I could have got the pick, but I
Another wayward
didn't.
pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank,
I
they
wanted
just
to
really
kill him.
haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Flex round! Flex
Fuck it.
round!
Hold my dick.
Off the play fake. Webb. He'll rifle this one deep right
Yeah, that's why I don't like
side.
Joe Webb either,
So
though.
they took a shot there on
Are you
3rd
going
down,
for it?
couldn't get
Fuck
it. Now
yes,
it's
I'm going
4th.
for it.
This defense
Are
was
you
definitely alert
serious,
to the
dude?
possibility of
Why
the deep
can I not
ball,
defend him
and they
on
were
3rd
more
down?
than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter.
Screw you, Blake.
Maybe
I
can
freaking hate you,
expect
dude.
more
I'm gonna
passes
kill you.
like
I'm
that
bringing
downfield.
engage
They're
8. You're gonna
already
die.
slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
You guys don't hurt me like that. My son hopes.
Trying to be nice.
Got to
You're
try
gonna
it
die.
here. He's back to throw.
No, I'm not running freaking.
That is
No,
caught.
we're
He's got
blitzing.
his running back downfield. And he'll be taken down, but
At least
not
I have Bryce
before
Love,
he
you
gets
know.
into enemy
At least he can make a
territory.
play.
No
At least he's
reason
not
not to
hurt.
try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
I'd really feel
They
bad if
don't
I
need to
pulled
run
you
another
out.
play here before the
I'd be like, I have
2-minute
no
warning.
team right now.
Let's see if they do it anyway.
Rebuilding you.
On 1st and 10, Webb.
Oh God,
He's
Joe.
gonna be sacked.
Get up, Joe.
They sack him back
Edmonds,
right at
my
the
rookie.
midfield stripe.
Oh yeah, Superman, buddy.
Get him a Snapchat group so fucking we're gonna sit this game if he doesn't play.
As they come up facing second and a bundle.
You tell him and I'll agree.
I already did.
Back to finish
And
it
you
off
did.
on EA Sports after this.
Don't
Pass
you do that,
protection
you
has been a
catch
problem
trouble,
all
man.
night long as they come up facing second and
I'm
a
gonna wait.
bundle. Off play action. Webb. Now a desperation throw deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well,
You know
this
this reminds me of?
pressure's been constant all game long. The pass rush, the
When Lamar
coverage,
Jackson got hurt. Not Lamar Jackson.
and
Deshaun
now
Watson
they'll
got hurt
tack
by
on
other
an
franchise
interception here
last year.
as this one continues to slip just further
That was
and
a
further
sad
out of hand.
time.
Good starting field position for them here as they
You
come up
have Mitch
first and 10.
Trubisky.
No, Jack, Patriot!
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And this is going
And
to
he
be
can't
caught.
swat it out of his
He won
hand?
the fight for the football. A really good pickup of 28
He said, fucking said no.
yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm
No
going to
to
do
what?
that.
I know.
We're not
That's a
sending
tough
it.
situation for him as I
Tell him
see
we
it.
are.
But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
Lucky 56! Detroit!
A first
I can't
down
move that
from
cursor.
midfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And here I thought Baker was going to go again without running.
Get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face
He
it
went last
now.
game without
Who's
running
happy
pick.
about this play? Fantasy
Yeah,
guys,
bad.
right?
Yeah.
I think he
The
has
analytics
like
will tell you
13
one
touches
thing
in
or
there.
another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy.
Okay,
Now
I'm just doing this to get your
turnover
picks
as
up, you
this
know.
one's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Bonnie Calhoun.
I tossed that lineman
39-yard line.
like a rag,
Facing
dog.
this fourth quarter deficit, felt
Aw,
like they
Puckett
had
has
to
a
throw the
speech
ball, and on the
present
other
tomorrow.
side,
That's
they were ready.
cute.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational
Hey,
football.
speech ain't no
They look
joke.
at the clock, they know the lead that
I
they
stayed
have,
up till
and
3 in
all
the
they're doing
morning
is
playing with
playing
everybody.
pass on every down.
Playing the pass,
Did you have a speech in the morning?
No, I had a football game that next day.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the
Okay.
middle. And he's going to
Did you
get this
play?
down near the 20-yard
Shut the fuck up.
line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
My first speech ain't even until October.
Watch it now,
Greg,
Bonnie,
you just
Bonnie.
Just fucking with you.
crapping around.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Are you for freaking real, man?
And this is caught at the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard
Look at that
line.
presence.
The Browns pass.
There was no presence.
Downfield.
He
Look at
was-
his,
he
he kept
didn't
his
sit the
eyes
pocket.
Defense put pretty good
downfield.
pressure on him, but he's able to
Fucking
flush out to his right to try and evade
But he kept
people.
his eyes
On the
downfield,
run, had to
man.
get on his horse.
man.
Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Flushed out right.
Oh my
This is
God, you're
caught.
joking.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
At least I had the decency to run shoe clock against you.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been
You
fun
hidden
to
there
watch
for a
under
while.
center.
I did for the whole
Always
fourth
talk
quarter.
about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this
You
guy's
won,
in
I
a
think.
master class right now.
What?
A performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
I don't
4
know,
touchdown
but
passes, carving him up is right.
Yeah,
Seems like
exactly. Look at
everything he
that.
throws is going to be a completion and going
I
in the end
figured we
zone.
were like,
Gonzalez now to
not
kick this
too,
one
we
away.
had like a minute left, so I figured we just, mess around.
That's
Now
how
we
we
take it in
times.
the end zone.
That was good times.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop
what do I have to
at the
lose here?
23-yard line.
I'm not going to start
And now
either of these quarterbacks
Baltimore
next
gets
week.
set to take the field. They
Who
are
you gonna
just
get?
obviously
Nate
getting shellacked
Sheffield
here
is
in this
starting
one,
next
Charles.
week.
What's the message if you're a coach for this
From
final
the
drive in a
Steelers?
lopsided game like this?
I have him on my team.
For a lot of coaches,
Why?
Be honest.
Because we
don't forget
picked him
today.
up for some reason.
Don't forget what has
After-
happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Oh, there's a sack.
He's taken
Fuck it,
down.
you want some more
This will be a
sacks?
Brown sack. And
Might as
for the
well.
second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
Let me break the record.
What's the record?
What do you... I don't know. What are you doing? Greg?
I put another
He'll
quarterback.
stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the
Fuck
ball
no.
game.
Fuck him. He can go fuck
Pass
himself.
protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second
Why
and
didn't
a
you start in
bundle.
this game?
I did.
All right, here we go.
You didn't start in this game?
Yeah, I did.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught.
At least this guy will have a good
No,
pass
you didn't.
rating.
Flacco played.
I said Flacco started, you dumbass.
I'm talking about why didn't you
They've
start
been struggling
Sudfield?
in the passing game.
I
Do you
should
like
have.
the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that
I know,
play,
look
but
at
do you
that
like it?
pass.
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath.
Oh, there goes the...
People start to...
Oh, Demire's hard. Sudfield. I found my starter for next week. Okay, Harbaugh, you don't have to get angry.
Leading them to victory, and
He just
the
threw
defensive guys
the
are just saying,
playbook
hey,
down.
put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept the job that much.